Hey y'all, it's Mocha Mima. I am on Trump Watch today, so I'm bringing you the Hot Topics recording. So let me play my intro and we're going to get into it. Work, work, work. To me, I get work, 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 work. See me do me dirt, 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 dirt. So me for that work, 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 work. When you walk a line, in the girl, try me, I deserve it. Nothing to be lurking. Yeah. You make a like, now you not like it. You know I dealt with you the nicest. Nobody touched me in the right. Nobody touched me in a crisis. I believe that all of your dreams are duration. You took my heart, all my keys, and my patience. You took my heart, I'ma see for decoration. You mistaken my love, I brought for you for foundation. All that I wanted from you was to give me something that I never had, something that you never seen, something that you never been. But I wake up and nothing's wrong. Just get ready for work, 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 work. To me, I be work, work, work. Hey y'all, it's Mocha Mima. Welcome to my channel. If it's your first time here, an extra special welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Y'all make sure you hit on that like button, subscribe to the channel, make sure the bell turns black when you hit on it. That way you get notified every time I go live or post a video. Y'all, these streets are hot, hot, hot. I started doing topics also on Tuesdays because, let me show you the Tuesday topics. Look at all those topics I did on Tuesday. Y'all, there's so much stuff. I can't fit it all in Thursday. I may have to even start doing stuff on Sunday. There's so much stuff out there, y'all. Listen, y'all may have missed the video I did yesterday about Reggie Bush. He's suing the NCAA because he wants his name cleared. He wants his money. His words to the NCAA is F you pay me and do right by me. So shout out to him. And like I said, this Tuesday topics takedown. So catch that video. So let's get into this, y'all. Y'all, let me tell you. Whew, Lord. Y'all, rest in peace to actor Ron Cephas Jones. You guys may remember him. He played Randall's father on This Is Us. He did that recently. He's been on a lot of TV shows and in movies. I was lucky enough to see him, a few years back, maybe in 2016 or 2017. I think it was. He played in Shakespeare in the Park in Harlem. He was in a play. I forget which play it was. I should have looked it up before. I figured I would remember it. But rest in peace to him. He was a great actor. Condolences to the family. So, and like I said, he was a great character actor, and he will definitely be missed for what he brought to his craft. All right, next, remember Baby Watch. Our two young ladies here have had their babies. Serena had a girl, and Rihanna had a boy. Serena had her daughter a few days ago, and Rihanna had her son earlier this month. So shout out to them and congratulations to them both and their families. Y'all, you may remember hearing about a young 10-year-old boy. His mom was inside the lawyer's office talking to the lawyer about some legal issues she had. The little young boy went behind the car because he had to pee, so he went back there to pee, and an officer arrested him. And well, they arrested him, took him down to the station. They didn't have him in handcuffs, but y'all, that officer has lost his job. Other officers that were all involved in it, they are facing disciplinary action. This is according to, I guess the town is called Sinnatobia. The police chief, Richard Chandler, put out a statement. He said that they're all facing disciplinary action. And this was even though one of the officers did go in the lawyer's office and tell the mom what was going on. So, my thing is, would they have done this if the child was white? Probably not. They probably would have admonished the child, but not brought him down to the police department. And so, Ben Crump, I think maybe on this case, or has someone on it. But it's just a shame what they do to our children. So this poor child, I didn't want to put his picture up, and of course they did not put the picture of the officer out so everyone could see it. But he lost his job. Oh well, you should, because you should treat people better, especially black people being down there in Mississippi. So the mother does have a GoFundMe out because she is in need of housing and other stuff for her children. Mississippi is in the lower 5% of for everything, for education, um, housing, just medical, everything. So, you know, hopefully, they'll be in a better place, the whole family. So next story, you guys may remember, I think it was last year or so, this young man here, his name is DeMontario Gibson. He's a black FedEx driver who was delivering a package, and a man and his son shot at him. You remember last week, the judge found that case. They dismissed it because one of the police officers did something with the paperwork. It was a mistrial. Um, as a policeman didn't he let's see, let me look at the article here. The mistrial was declared after the video of a police interview with Mr. Gibson was not turned over to the prosecution or defense by the Brookhaven Police Department. This also, once again, Mississippi. So a mistrial was granted. So you know, um, DeMontario Gibson was driving a Hertz rental van that had two large Hertz stickers in the back, and he was wearing FedEx stuff, even though the vehicle didn't have FedEx markings. But these men drove up in a pickup, sound familiar, like the Ahmaud Arbery case. Drove up and shot at him. And DeMontario was offered jobs through FedEx, where they didn't want him, where he wouldn't be a courier, a part-time non-courier job, but he wanted something where he could be at home because he is still traumatized, and you can't blame him, especially living down there in Mississippi. No doubt that he's probably gotten all kind of calls and different things that people have done, when things like this happen. So, prayers to DeMontario, prayers for him to have some healing so that he can be able to, get on with his life. He's only 25 years old. And this is a hard way to have to, spend your life with such a traumatic experience. So hopefully, they will retry these gentlemen, they will get locked up, and hopefully, he's probably going to sue FedEx and everything. So shouts out to him. Y'all, this man here, this is Harrison Floyd. If you don't know Harrison Floyd he is the one black man that was caught up with Trump and his 18 friends. So Mr. Harrison Floyd is the head of Blacks for Trump. So Mr. Harrison Floyd did not do like the other people did and contact Fonnie Willis and arrange bail, get a bail agreement. So when he turned himself in, I believe it was yesterday, he turned himself into the jail, to be released, to go and turn himself in. Well, he's still there. He is still locked up. He has no bail agreement, and he probably has no money in the whole 9 yards, because you know how Trump does. He gets people to do things for him, and he doesn't give you money or anything. You have his word as a promise, and his word doesn't mean nothing. So Floyd is still locked up. Then we find out today that not only is he locked up now, he also was arrested earlier this year when Jack Smith and the Department of Justice put out a subpoena for him to to come in to, for them to talk to them and everything. he assaulted the person who was serving him the subpoena, or he assaulted the FBI agent. Sorry about that. I got that confused. So this is what happens. So y'all get a good look at that. He's probably now in orange jumpsuit. So oh well, too bad, so sad. Oh well. So it went of course to Newsmax, interrupted their live broadcast outside the jail. And this is according to the Hill, which I give the Hill a side eye anyway. He says, "My name is Harrison Floyd, and the district attorney wants me to talk to her, but she doesn't want to call me." Why would she? Why would she call him? You need her. She don't need you. And yeah, like I said, in February he was arrested in Maryland after he assaulted the FBI agent who was serving him the grand jury subpoena. Oh well, that's what happens. That's what happens. So, oh well. You're in Fulton County Jail. In Fulton County, like I said, I think earlier this week and last week, Fulton County Jail recently, a young girl died there because they did not give her medication, and she had some mental health issues, and she died. And also, there was a young black man there that Ben Crump took his case. He was eaten alive by bed bugs and other vermin that were in that jail, and these were black people. So Harrison, um, it is what it is for you. So that's that. All right, and so here's some good news. Shout out to the American track and field team. We have Javon Harrison, who was won the high jump at the World Athletics Championships in Budapest, Hungary. He won that. Then we have, I always have trouble spelling her name. Her name it's Lugat. Let's see, y'all. You'll see I'm struggling. Her name is Lugana. Wait a minute here. Let me see if I can get a phonetic spelling of her name. Her name is La, and I hate doing this, but Lagna Tasaga Collins. She won the discus title. Noah Lyles won the 100-meter dash world title. And then the other day I reported on our girl, Shakari Richardson. She won the 100-meter dash. So shouts out to them. All right, what else we have here? Lauryn Hill, it's been 25 years since the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill came out, so she is going on a 25th anniversary world tour. I believe the tour is going to start in Australia. So she was souping it up, saying, "Australia, wait till I see you." But let's see if she comes on time, or she just does that for the black people in the United States, where she shows up late. So let's see. The last tour, I didn't hear anything about her when she was in Philly at the Roots Festival. I didn't hear that she was out of pocket or did anything. So hopefully she will show up on time. I don't know if I'll go see her or not. We have to see how that goes. But I put an old picture of her up there because she looks so beautiful. Then now let me move on. So shout out to her in 25 years. That was one of the best albums ever. All right, and our girl, of course, I always have to give you Beyonce. So Beyonce posted this on her website the other day. It says, "Virgo season is upon us." And you know, she's a Virgo. Her birthday is September 4th. Virgo season is upon us. This tour has been such a joy. And as we approach the last month, my birthday wish is to celebrate with you wearing your most famous silver fashions to the shows from 8:23 to 9:22. We'll surround ourselves in a shimmering human disco ball each night, everybody mirroring each other's joy. Virgo season together in the house of Chrome. See you there. So y'all, if you whatever outfits you bought, throw them out. Go and get yourself something totally shimmery silver and show up like that. I am going to see her in New Orleans, but I think my show is the last week of September. So my Mine comes after, was it Libra? Is that after Virgo is Libra? So, or is it Libra or is that Scorpio? I don't know what it is. I'm not into signs like that. So I will miss it. But all the rest of y'all, get rid of those outfits, save it for something else, and get your silver together to go see Beyonce. All right, now here's Lizzo and her dancers. So Lizzo is going to counter sue her dancers. This picture here is the dancers. This was like a month after they said that they had to go to the show and do all those lewd things that they said that Lizzo made them do. Well, here they are about a month or so after that, all smiles, having fun, happy to be there. So this was reported by TMZ. So ladies, y'all got some explaining to do about your happiness in this picture. Hmm. So we'll see what happens with that. Y'all, NBC Bravo, y'all. So, Bethany Frankel is heading up the lawsuit against NBC and Bravo for the way that they have been treating reality stars, i.e., the whole child labor issue about the people not having food, them giving them all the drinks and all that kind of stuff. They're suing Bravo over that. So we will see how that worked out. I just want to let you guys know that this is a go. They got a bunch of famous lawyers on that side. So let's see what happens with that. NBC and Bravo versus their reality talent. So we'll see how that works out for them. Real Housewives of Atlanta is the Real Housewives franchise is what put Bravo on the map. So I was looking at an article the other day to see how many reality shows they have. They really have a lot of shows. Like the Real Housewives, just the American franchises. They have, I think it said like 11, was it 11 franchises? I forget how many, but they have a lot of successful franchises. So we'll see what happens with them. All right, what's next here? Oh, here's Giselle Bryant, Pastor Jamal Bryant and their daughter, I think this is Grace. Grace decided to go to FAMU. So shout outs to her on her first year at FAMU. So FAMU, are they the Rattlers down there? I forget what they are. So shout out to her. I hate to see her go to a school in Florida, but she's going there for whatever reason. She will probably end up being an AKA like her mom. So shout out to Grace for going to FAMU. At least she did pick an HBCU. So congrats to her. Y'all, the school year just started and this lady is getting drunk already. Like damn, already getting drunk. I mean, the first day, you have to go in there drunk. This lady's name is Kimberly Coates. Kimberly was in an elementary school down in Oklahoma. Well, she's in Oklahoma. Y'all in Oklahoma, let me know in the comments. Is it that bad down there? You gotta get drunk to deal with these kids. Y'all, that is a mess, a whole hot mess. And you see on there on the breathalyzer, it says 248, so that's 2.48. 2.48. You got to be point 0.01. Is it that you're drunk? And she's at 2.48. That's crazy right there. You got to watch these people. Got to watch them. So she's gonna be locked up. I can't stand Raven Simone, but she was on a podcast and she shared that she was talking to Whoopi Goldberg, saying Whoopi Goldberg gave her lesbian vibes. Now I know a lot of people had said that about Whoopi, but are we forgetting that Whoopi has been with men? Remember the whole thing with her and Ted Danson? She was with Ted. She was with some other guy. I know she has a daughter, but that doesn't mean anything. But still, and plus, why is you worried about what Whoopi is doing with her crotch? That's not your business. Like, worry about yourself. What is it? Do you want Whoopi? Well, Raven Simone. But Whoopi said, Women have been asking me this for as long as I've been around. What do you care who I love? Like, it's not your business. You know, Whoopi will be nasty with you. But Whoopi just said to her, "Isn't is don't worry about it." People are weird. These two are, to me, are both trash. I can't stand Nicki Minaj and I can't stand Tokyo Tony. Well, Tokyo Tony was doing a live recently, and Nicki Minaj came in because she got a hefty donation from someone, and it was Nicki Minaj contributing to pay her electric bill. Like, Tokyo Tony, is this really where you at right now? Like, y'all know that she's Angela White's mother. Angela White doesn't go by Black China anymore. And, Angela White and her mom, Tokyo Tony. I can't even remember what Tokyo Tony's real name is because I just can't stand her. But Nicki Minaj getting in there and paying your light bill. Oh, God. Oh, Halle. All right, so Halle Berry divorcing Oliver Martinez. She has to pay him over $8,000 a month in child support. Ugh. They have. Oh, this is just crazy. Now I'm trying to remember. I remember they had. She has joint custody, but ugh, this is just crazy. So Haley, their son's name is Maceo, and Hallie has an older daughter named Nala. I remember the older daughter. But so, according to TMZ, they had a prenup during their 2 years of marriage, but divorce wasn't finalized due to disputes over child support regarding their 9-year-old Maceo. So they finally finalized it. So she's going to be paying him child support. They have joint legal and physical custody of Maceo. They will also attend family counseling, but her new man, Van Hunt, is not allowed to participate. I wonder, is Van the one that told Oliver that he would kick his ass? I know. Remember, they had a fight like Thanksgiving time. Wasn't this like a couple of years ago? And she's going to pay his private school tuition and 100% of his extracurricular activities, including soccer. Like Olivier, I call him Oliver, but his name is Olivier. Olivier, you ain't got no money. I know he's an actor, but you ain't got no money, Olivier. You broke like that, really? Mm, mm, mm. Child, Hallie, girl, don't get married. Don't marry nobody else, girl. Because I think you still paying that other man. Because I think the daughter might live with the other man. I don't remember. But girl, don't pay these men. Don't get married no more and have to shell out your money to these sorry men. Mm. Speaking of sorry men, here is the beautiful Nia Long. There's Ime Udoka and their cute son Kaz. So Nia has filed for sole custody of their son Kaz. And she also has said that Ime, whatever his name is, he's a bum. He's not paying child support. After everything he put her through, embarrassed her, he ain't paying her child support. And she should say, like Reggie Bush said, after you pay me. He needs to be paying her some money. Remember, he was the coach of the Celtics that was embroiled in the affair with the lady who was the travel person, who had even done arrangements for Nia, and come to find out that he had something going on with her. He needs to stop. Nia, girl, you wasted what, 12 years or so of your life longer of your life with this man. Nia, heal, girl, and move on. Get your coin for your son and move on. There's still movie opportunities for you. I need you to pick a little better in some of those opportunities. But girl, you still giving us face. That face card does not decline. So you still, girl, you still got it out there. You and Haley too. Both of y'all still got it. So don't get with nobody. At least you didn't marry him though. But girls, you listen. Go out there and still make the impact. Forget these sorry men. Sorry men, and who we pull up here? 50. Y'all, 50, he is just so toxic, but he looks so good. I love me a rough looking thug like that. Then we got Nick Cannon, who I don't care how much money Nick has. Nick is still a bum. So we have 50 Cent, who is 48 years old. He has two kids by two different women. Now, 50 Cent's kids, I know he has a son that's 10 and another son that may be like 26 or so. And then Nick Cannon he's 42. He has 12 kids by six different women. One child, you remember his one son passed away. And he was only like maybe 6 months old or so. And Nick, I think five of Nick's kids may be like under age two or something like that. Anyway, 50 Cent said he is not trying to get in the jackpot like Nick and have all them kids. So he was talking some smack about Nick, and Nick didn't have nothing to say about him because Nick don't want that smoke. But Nick paid last year, I think he said he paid $3 million in child support, which is crazy. But Nick works like 50 million jobs like he's a Jamaican. And I can say that about Jamaicans because I'm part Jamaican, so I can say that. But Nick gotta work a whole bunch of jobs with his lupus and kidney, whatever he got going on. He gotta work all them jobs for all them kids and everything else. So, you know. But some people say the only kids that they count are the ones by Mariah because he was married to her. But let me move on from that. Y'all, this is Coco. You remember Coco from SWB, and you remember Lloyd. Lloyd had that good song. Um, what's it called? Y'all remember he had that one good song. He may have had some other good songs, but You was the only one that I liked. Allegedly, according to Coco's son, they are together, but this is what Lloyd put up on Instagram. Lloyd put that little sweetheart thing. I think it's very cute what he put up there. Lloyd said, "My beloved, all I want to do is shower her." Oh, the song was called "True." I'm saying you. See, y'all shows my age. He said, "My beloved, all I want to do is shower her with praises and cover her in flowers." All right. And then Coco said, "I love you." Or Coco said, "I love you." Child. So, because SWB is touring. If you want to see their fashions, if you guys aren't following Jay Bolin, Jay Bolin is JBOLIN is his Instagram. He is a black designer. I love his stuff. He does a lot of clothes for Melody Cherie from Love and Marriage Huntsville. He also styles Sarah Jakes Coleman. I think he has styled Taraji. He styles so many black actresses and singers like Jay Bolin stuff. I absolutely love his fashion, and he does a lot of stuff that is affordable. He really does. His ready to wear collection is off the chain. The only thing is I can't get anything. Every time I see something I want, he'll like usually he puts out his stuff like on Thursday. Like he'll say it's coming out Thursday or Friday. And then when I go to buy it, like I remember, oh shoot, it's coming out, and I may sign in, go on his website, on like at 12 o'clock, it's sold out. So shout out to them. Hopefully they'll get together two singers. We'll see how that goes. So I love to see Black Love anyway. This guy right here, Irv Gotti. Irv needs to be committed somewhere. Something. Irv is still. Listen, that man cannot keep Ashanti out of his mouth. Ashanti, as we all know, we see her all over the place with Nelly. Irv is still talking. Now he feels like Fat Joe is not his brother anymore because Fat Joe said stuff because he was talking about Ashanti. Fat Joe is tired. Fat Joe is tired of Irv. He's basically said Irv needs to keep his comment to himself. Irv does. Isn't Irv still married to that lady? Whether or not he's married, like Irv, Ashanti doesn't want to be bothered with you, sir. Ashanti is living her best life. She's traveling. She's doing her touring. She's out in Vegas. She's with Nelly. She doesn't want to be bothered with you. Like you're sounding like a jilted little school child. Like you sound like a teenage boy that the girl broke up with. Like you're sounding like you're gonna do something bad to her. Like it's real. It's terrible. It's really terrible. Like, come on. He was your boy. He told you the truth. Like, shut the hell up. That's what he basically told you. Shut up. Like, stop. Like, stop it. Ugh, I'm so tired of him. Y'all, oh, Gunplay. Now, if y'all remember, a few months ago, Gunplay was he had a GoFundMe up, and I think DJ Envy had kind of clowned him. Um, I got to know Gunplay from watching Love and Hip Hop Family Reunion. He was on one of those. I had never had seen him, and he is arrested on gun charges because he had pulled the gun out on his wife, and there's his little baby daughter. The daughter, I think it was the daughter, was in the hospital because I think the child had brain surgery or whatever. And now the man pulling the gun out on her, and he got arrested and everything. And the wife the wife is beautiful. She now has a restraining order, and she's filing for divorce. Like Gunplay, come on, bruh. Like you was coming back when you was on Love and Marriage, Love and Hip Hop. Like now they're love. I have not watched this season of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I know it came out maybe a couple of weeks ago. Not Atlanta, Miami. I'm sorry. I haven't started watching it. I wonder if he is on there. But like, dude, like, what are you doing? Like people just they mess themselves up. Like we seen, speaking of Miami, we seen Kodak Black up there looking like a jackass. Just absolutely ridiculous. So I wish the best to his wife and his baby. He's in jail. Oh well, it is what it is. You shouldn't be doing that. Speaking of Miami, this dum dum right here, Funky Dineva. Could you stop with your saying stuff about black women? Like I used to follow Funky Dineva in the past, but now I just find that he's just a disgusting human being. Funky Dineva is out there saying disparaging things about not only Hallie and Chloe, and I always get them mixed up. All right, so the one with the long braids hanging down, that is Chloe. Hallie is the other girl, pretty girl. She was the Little Mermaid. So the Little Mermaid one, I guess she has a boyfriend. I think his name is DDG. So allegedly, in some pictures or whatever, she looks like she's pregnant. If the girl is pregnant, it's not my business. If you want to stop your bag, you got the in with Disney doing the Little Mermaid. You could go to other places or whatever. But if you want to stop your bag by getting pregnant at this time while you're making these moves, that's on you. It's not my business or anyone else's. But, everyone is talking about maybe that she's pregnant by him or whatever. Her sister is coming to her defense. Funky Dineva comes out saying stuff, and then he says, I think he said about Chloe that she's average, talking junk about her, calling her, how do you say she was average? I gotta look it up. Calling her, he didn't say she was average. He called, what did he talk about her face being fat? Wait, let me look it up. Y'all make sure you hit on that like button. Let me get it right here. Let me get it right because I'm trying to. He called Chloe. Y'all, first of all, those comments were very much hateful. He called Chloe lame and not cute without her makeup. I don't want to play the video here because I'll get a copyright thing. But he called her lame. And I mean, no matter what you think about her, whatever. I'm so tired of him and his stuff he has to say about people. Like, really. He said he don't like her. She's lame. This is what he said. He said, I'm probably going to catch a lot of backlash for this, but without makeup, she ain't cute. She should have never showed up on that camera with that fat ass face and no makeup. She ain't cute. She's not believable. So, gee, damn inauthentic. That's why your shit ain't selling. No, he didn't say that. No, he didn't. I know that's what he said, but still, like, Funky Dineva, mind your business. Mind your business. Like, shut the hell up. Like your stuff ain't hitting. You got that Botox or whatever, and you still looking a hot freaking mess. Your lips still look like you've been smoking crack. So why don't you go do something with your freaking lips? Why don't you do that? Do that. Like, come on, leave them alone. If she is pregnant, so what? Listen, you nor me have to support her child if she is pregnant. Like, you know what? Mind your business. Let me move on because I'm not even gonna. These two F ninjas right here, fresh and fit, fresh and fit. Myron and Walter canceled. Well, they're not really canceled. They were demonetized. So we know Fresh and Fit. Let me go back to them too. We know Fresh and Fit always talking bad, saying bad things about black women. I've seen black women come on their show and get talked about bad. They're bad to women, period. I guess they're these red pillars. I don't pay attention to this whole red pill whatever things. They talk bad about women and just saying disparaging things about women, and women should be making you a sandwich, and all these women, these men are taking their advice. No, ain't no men taking. Men, if you're taking their advice, you're just as stupid as them. Anyway, YouTube finally got tired of it and demonetized them. Thank God. So I'm just going to leave this up here. So they are demonetized. So Myron, which is the lighter skinned one, got up on, I guess they were on their platform. They have a thing on Rumble, whatever Rumble is. I don't use it, so I don't know exactly what it is. So they got up on Rumble, and Myron started crying like a little bitch because they are demonetized. So demonetization is a big deal when when you're on the YouTube channel. I am not monetized yet because I don't have enough followers. I have a regular job, so to me, I do this because I like putting the word out and I enjoy it. But they have around maybe 1.3 million followers. I can't remember how many they have. They have maybe 1.3 million followers. I have written it down. I had copied it or something. I don't know where it is. But they have a lot of followers. And then, so when you lose that much income between the followers that you have, not to mention the memberships, that's a lot of money to lose monthly. So they constantly violate the terms of service on YouTube and any other platform that they're on. So YouTube finally caught up with them, so they are no longer in the YouTube partner program. Oh well. So they can put their podcast videos on the program. They can put it on the platform rather, but they just won't get paid for it. So they can put that on their platform somewhere else. Maybe they could put it on Patreon or on Rumble or wherever. But they were crying saying, come over to Rumble, join Rumble. I think Rumble might be like $4.99 a month. Come over here, join us. They were crying like two bitches. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. This is what you get. Stop offending people. So with that, y'all, I am about to get off of here. Y'all remember to like and subscribe. Click on the bell button for the uploads. Y'all, we are on Trump Watch. According to what I've seen on Instagram, a little bit on Instagram, YouTube. I've been looking at that during my breaks today. I've been looking at Twitter. I deactivated my Twitter because that man, Twitter has gone to crap, and that man is now going to make it so you can't block people. So I don't have time for Twitter. But Trump allegedly he's going to go and check himself into the what do you call it, Fulton County Jail at 7:30 tonight because he wants it to be a whole show spectacle. So I will be on Trump Watch for the rest of tonight. So we'll see what happens there. I can't wait for that mugshot. So you guys, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Love you all for being here, and have a good rest of your day. Deuces. Work, work, work. To me, I get work, 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 work. See me do me dirt, 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 dirt. So me for that work, 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 work. When you walk a line, 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 line. In the girls, them hurt, dirt, 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 dirt. Try me, I deserve it. Nothing to be lurking. Yeah. You make a like, now you don't like it. You know I dealt with you the nicest. Nobody touched me in the right. Nobody text me in a crisis. I believe that all of your dreams are duration.